Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Michaela, and today you are a group of toddlers, and we're learning about pets. So to get started, my objective is that students will be able to identify animals and the homes in which they live. My prior knowledge begins with showing them a picture of our pet fish, Toby. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, here it goes. Good morning, boys and girls. Today we will be learning about pets and where they live. How exciting, right? I know. So, I'm going to start off by showing you our pet fish that we have. Wow. Look at that. That's our pet fish, Toby. Who can raise their hand and show me where Toby lives in our classroom? Yes, Toby does live on the table. Wow, I wonder what Toby needs in that fish tank. Oh, yeah, Toby does need water. He needs food and he needs somewhere to live. What is the name of the place where Toby lives? Is it a fish tank? Can you say fish tank? Sidebar, if you notice, all of my pictures are in Spanish and in English. Yes, so it is a fish tank. So today Miss Shayla has some other pictures of some pets that you might have seen somewhere. Maybe you have these pets at your home as well. So let's get started. Here's a horse. Horse, say horse. Horse in Spanish is caballo. Good job, boys and girls. Here's a dog. Woof, 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 woof. Here's a dog. Dog in Spanish is perro. Good job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you. I love the way you're sitting nicely and listening to Miss Shayla's words. Okay, so now that you've seen those different types of pets, can anyone let me know if they've ever had these pets in their home or maybe at their friends' or family's home? Oh, I love the way Dan is raising his hand. Dan, can you tell me a pet that you have? Oh, you do? Dan says he has a pet bird. Wow, there are pet birds, and birds live in where? In a cage? Wow, Dan, you're so smart. I love the way you're sharing with your friends. So, Dan, you know what? Miss Shayla already showed you the fish tank. I don't know how to pronounce the word in Spanish. But Miss Shayla already showed you the fish tank. Can you come and show me? So this is the part where the children have the chart paper on the side and they're able to draw a line from the pets to the homes where the pets live. So I would call up a few students. So I'm going to show you that. Hey Dan, can you come over and draw a line from a pet that you might like the best? So Dan would come over and Dan would choose any animal that he likes. He's gonna choose a dog. Wow, perro. Nice, that's a dog. Can you show me where the dog lives? So he's gonna use his piece of chalk. And he's going to draw a line from the dog to where he thinks the dog lives. So let's just say Dan just knows where the dog lives. Dan says the dog lives in a dog house. Wow, Dan, great job. Okay. Someone else came up and they showed me a horse. Can you show me where the horse lives? Yes, you're going to draw a line from the horse to the horse stable. Wow, nice job. So, I would give them the opportunity to do this on their own. Before they branch off and go over to draw their own pictures, we'll read a little story just to get us ready for our activity. It's time to read a story, a story, a story. It's time to read a story. Come on, have a seat. With the front cover and the back cover and the spine and the title. It's time to read a story. Come on, have a seat. So the title of this story is called Pets. P-E-T-S. Wow, what kind of pets do you see on the front cover, Jessica? Wow, I see a cat. Excuse me. I see a cat too, Jessica. Can you tell me the sound that the cat makes? Yes, the cat does go meow meow. What about the dog? Yes, the dog does go roof roof. It's true. What about the bird? Dan, you said you have a bird in your house. Can you tell me how your bird sounds in your house? Wow. I wonder how I would feel if I had these pets in my house. Hey, I have a question. Do you think that all of these pets would get along if they all lived in your house? Maybe they would. Um, what else do you notice? Wow, yeah, the cat is sitting on the couch. So, this story is about different pets that live in a house, and they kind of give a good synopsis of how the pets make different sounds and what the pets might need from the owner. So, I think this is a great story to read to the toddlers. They really enjoyed it, but for the sake of time, I won't bother reading the story. But it's a great story. It's Pets by Christophe Bonses. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'm going to put this away. Wow, did you enjoy the story, Dan? Yeah, I really did too. I'm going to leave it in the library for maybe later on you can read it, or maybe you could use it to do your activity. Great job. So, we've already went through the pets and the pets homes. I think it would be a good idea for my friends who are already done to maybe create a collage. Do you know what a collage is? A collage is when you use different materials to put things together. So like here, you can put it on paper, you can put it on huge chart paper, or maybe just some construction paper. Miss Shayla has a bag or a box full of goodies in here for you to use. I have chalk in here, I have crayons, I have some glue here, there's some paper, and some pictures of some different homes that we learned about. So as you can see here, here is a dog house. Can you say a dog house? Hey Robert, could you show me which animal lives in the dog house? You think a fish lives in the doghouse? No, silly. Why do you think a fish can't live in a doghouse? Oh, because a fish needs to live in water. That's true. Good job, Jessica. Can you show me which animal really lives in the doghouse? Does a dog live in a doghouse? Yeah, the dog lives in a doghouse. Oh, yep, that's true. What about here? What kind of animals or what kind of pets do you think live here? A horse? Maybe. Let's see. You know what? I think you might be right. This is a horse. A horse lives on a ranch or on a horse stable. That's true. What about this home? What kinds of pets do you think lives here? You know what? There are other pets that might live in a tank that looks like this. Like I've seen turtles who live in here before. But yes, like our fish Toby. Toby lives in a fish tank. That's true. Do you see any other pictures? Oh look, here's another dog house. What kind of animal did we say lives in this dog house? Oh yeah, a dog. Silly me. So you know what, friends? Maybe you want to spend some time making up your own collage. And when you're all done, we can put your name on it. Okay. So that lesson was just a little example of how I would make it work for a toddler group. And of course, that collage activity would be for those children who are just done with matching it over and over and they need something to kind of keep them busy or to encourage them in other ways. We have those children who are 2, but technically in their minds they're like 4 or 5. So I think by providing them with an extra activity will help to keep them focused, and it will also help to reinforce what we were learning. As far as the matching goes, I think it's a great way. So I suggested using chalk because they're able to draw a line from one place to another. That could also encourage their fine motor because we're watching the way that they're holding the chalk or the way that they're drawing a line. That's also math because they're drawing a line. And just listening to hear if they're able to use the vocabulary words that we've mentioned. So, for example, like dog, what sound does a dog make? So, again, this book was great because in this story, if you want to check it out, again, it's Pets by Christophe Bonces, Bonces. And if you look through the book, you'll notice that it has sounds to show the children what sounds each pet makes. And I think it's a great way to reinforce what we're teaching them. And I also chose to put the names of the animals in their homes in both English and in Spanish because I know that in a lot of the classrooms in New York City, there are children there who are bilingual, sometimes even trilingual. Now listen, I'm so not good with translation, but I know that Google offers the option. You might want to get it looked over by someone who's fluent in that particular language. But for in my case, I did, and I had one of my coworkers translate it for me because I just wanted to make sure it was correct. But I would try to put things in English and in Spanish, or English and in Chinese if possible, or English and Punjabi if possible. But I knew that technically in my school there are children who speak Spanish fluently. Not that they could read it at this age, but at least I could say it to them, and I think that that's very important. Another thing is I usually try to keep a piece of paper where I take a note of what students say. So say for example in this collage, a child said, Miss Shayla, I found a doghouse. I would write down actually what the child said because now you're reinforcing, you're letting them know that what they're saying can also be translated into written word, and it will encourage them to want to speak to you more. And I think overall this would be a great activity to use for older children as well, as long as you can change it up to where it works for them. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to contact me, I guess through the Blackboard. Enjoy the rest of your semester and good luck. Bye bye.